Hello student, welcome to NKZ Academy. I am Zia Khan from NKZ Academy. Today we are starting neural control and coordination, very important chapter as point of view of NEET. So let's begin. Structural and functional unit of the nervous system is. The structural and functional unit of nervous system is neuron. Which part of the neuron receive impulses from other neuron? Dendrite receive the impulse from other neuron. The gap between two neurons is called as synapse. Transmission of nerve impulse across a synapse is chemical. Resting membrane potential is mainly due to unequal distribution of Na+ and K+ ions. The value of resting potential in a neuron is about -70 MV. Myelin sheath is formed by Schwann cells and oligodendrocytes. Node of Ranvier helps in saltatory conduction. Which ions is responsible for depolarization during action potential? The ion Na+ in flux is responsible for depolarization during action potential. During repolarization, which ion moves out of the neuron? K+ ion moves out of the neuron during repolarization. The central nervous system includes brain and spinal cord. The largest part of human brain is cerebrum. Center of intelligence, memory and learning is in cerebrum. The part of brain controlling posture and balance is cerebellum. Medulla oblongata controls heartbeat, breathing and swallowing. The functional junction between two neurons is called as synapse. Which part of the brain controls hunger and thirst? Hypothalamus controls the hunger and thirst. Which of the following is a mixed nerve? Spinal nerve is mixed nerve. Reflex action is controlled by spinal cord. Reflex arc consists of how many components? Reflex arc consists of 5 components. Which of the following is not a part of reflex arc? Brain is not a part of reflex arc. Which is the largest cranial nerve? Trigeminal nerve is the largest cranial nerve. Which of the following is responsible for fight or flight response? Sympathetic nervous system is responsible for fight or flight response. The autonomic nervous system controls involuntary actions. Meninges are membranous covering brain and spinal cord. Which is the innermost layer of meninges? Pia mater is the innermost layer of meninges. The cerebrospinal fluid is present in brain ventricles and spinal cord. Which neurotransmitter is released at neuromuscular junction? Acetylcholine released at neuromuscular junction. The impulse transmission speed is maximum in myelinated neurons. Which part of the brain acts as a relay center of sensory impulses? Thalamus acts as relay center of sensory impulses. Which of the following is the seat of consciousness? Seat of consciousness is cerebral cortex. The cranial nerves in humans are 12 pairs. Number of spinal nerves in human is 31 pairs. The outermost layer of the cerebrum is called as cerebral cortex. Which division of autonomic nervous system prepares the body for emergency? Sympathetic autonomic nervous system prepares it for the emergency. Parkinson's disease is caused due to deficiency of dopamine. Corpus callosum connects two central hemispheres. Center of body temperature regulation is hypothalamus. Impulse conduction in myelinated neuron is saltatory. The retina of eye is analogous to which part of brain? The retina of eye is analogous to diencephalon of the brain. Gray matter consists mainly of neuron cell bodies. White matter mainly consists of myelinated axons. Which part of the brain involves in sexual behavior? Hypothalamus involves in sexual behavior. The nerve carrying impulse from receptor to CNS is sensory neuron. The region where axon terminal meets a muscle fiber is called neuromuscular junction. The conduction of impulse from CNS to effector is through motor neurons. Autonomic nervous system controls heartbeat, breathing, digestion. The brain part controlling vomiting and sneezing is medulla oblongata. Which ion triggers release of neurotransmitters? Ca2 plus ion triggers release of neurotransmitters. The peripheral nervous system consists of cranial and spinal nerves. Thank you for this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our video. Meet you in the next video soon. Thank you.